guys, welcome to our channel. My name is Megan and I'm the lead spiritual advisor for the Relationship Psychics. Today I'm really excited because we are going to be looking at if this person on your mind is still in love with you. So we are going to be doing a pick a card reading, but before we get started with that, I just wanted to say that if you're new to our channel, welcome. We have an amazing spiritual family here on YouTube and we would love it so much if you would join our little community. All you need to do is just hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell as well so you don't miss when we upload a brand new video or go live. Also, if you could give this video a big thumbs up and comment down below which card you chose, because I always love to see which card is really calling to you and if the message resonates. Also, I wanted to mention that if you have not yet heard, we just launched our first app, Mystica Psychic Readings, which is really exciting. So to get started, we're actually giving you $5 of free credit to get started chatting with one of our psychics. So all you need to do is just use the link that I put in the description box down below and download the app, and then you'll get $5 free towards your first reading. I'll be on the app, Court will, and the rest of our amazing psychic team. So I really hope to see you guys there. Anyway, before we get started today, I just wanted to take a few seconds to allow ourselves to really align our intentions for this reading. So let's just take a few deep breaths, inhaling through our nose, inhaling that positive vibrational frequency, and then exhale through our mouth. Letting go and releasing all of that tension, all of that anxiety and stress, and all of the things that we cannot control. We are giving back our will to the universe and to the divine in this moment. And we are asking for guidance on this beautiful spiritual encounter, on whether this person is still in love with you. So just asking for that guidance, asking for that light and the ability to really see within ourselves what our inner guide, what our inner spirit is telling us, which card is calling to our nature, and which card is really speaking to us and is the message we are meant to receive. So just take a few moments here, continue to breathe deeply, and ask for that universal guidance, that universal energy and light, as you really meditate upon these three cards and crystals that I have laid out in front of me. Are any of these cards or crystals calling to you or speaking to you in any way? Is it perhaps card number 1, card number 2, or card number 3? Just allow yourself to have that time and that ability to really recognize from within that you carry that knowledge and that inner light. And just ask for that beautiful divine eye and the ability to see that which we cannot necessarily see on a material level, but that which we know within. So just really take as much time as you need here. You may pause this video if you need to, but once you are ready, I do have the timestamps located in the description box down below. Anyways, I am so excited to get started on this reading today. And without further ado, let's begin. All right, so for all my friends who chose card number 1, this is your reading today on if this person on your mind, this specific person, is still in love with you. So let's take a look at if this person still has feelings and still really is in love with you, and how that looks and what the connection really is and what we can learn from it. So our first card is Come to Me, which symbolizes attracting like a rose, receive abundance and desires. So I'm sensing already right from the beginning that this person is already extremely attracted to you. Like, you definitely almost attract them in a very magnetic way. You really almost kind of have this dynamic about you, this personality. Maybe it's your physical appearance as well, but there's a lot of desire present and they really can't get that out of their head. So even though they may be a little bit resistant, I'm sensing, to coming towards you, they can't help but feel that pull towards you. So what I'm sensing here is there's definitely that physical attraction, definitely that intense desire for you, but I'm not necessarily getting whether this is at a love level or if it's just that they continue to possess physical desire and physical attraction for you. So let's draw some more cards and kind of get a better understanding of this person and how they feel towards you and what the connection looks like. So I'm just going to shuffle this deck here. And let's see. Oh, okay, so this I feel like is the card for us here, and it's the bud, which is potential, promise. It's about to happen, keep going. So I feel like now this person almost has this almost hope within them, right? They have this feeling that something could begin again with you. And they feel like they have, again, they do have this deep desire and attraction towards you. But in addition to that, they feel like there is a promise or there is some certain fantasy within them that feels like they could have a chance with you potentially in the future. So it's like within themselves, they want to keep going and they want to keep believing and, feeling that they have a chance with you because they do feel that promise and that potential in the relationship and in the dynamic and connection. So there's definitely a hidden desire for you, a very strong attraction, and this almost fantasy, whether that is reality or not, of the two of you getting back together and budding another relationship. So I'm actually going to just draw one more of these cards from this deck and see what else we can learn about if this person is still in love with you. I'm not necessarily getting a strong sense on whether it's love still, but there's definitely a desire to continue on in this relationship. And they have these intense attraction and intense desires for you. So feeling like this is the card, which is Temple of the Rose, which is symbolic of ancient power, expression, activation, and scarlet codes. So again, this deep longing that they're almost conflicted with, right? So they know within that they have to keep it a secret, just as the scarlet codes really symbolizes secret beginnings, right? It really symbolizes kind of like that almost taboo kind of dynamic where it's like they don't want to admit how they feel. So they may love you and they may still like have those intense desires for you and attraction for you, and they might be kind of fighting it. But, on one side, just as it shows, two people, and she's closing her eyes here and she's seeing two people, one with their eyes open, one with their eyes closed. The one with the eyes that are open is almost like what they're showing the world, which is they're showing maybe that they're over you or that they don't care any longer. But the one with the eyes closed is really showing their secret desires, which is the secret desire of you, that secret attraction that they hold for you, and that secret desire and longing. And that, along with the fact that they have this almost feeling of potential and promise and that it's about to happen, and they want to just continue going, and they believe that this has a potential to become something beautiful, is something they're almost suppressing within themselves. So it's like when they close their eyes, they're able to almost envision this fantasy of potential, this budding relationship that could potentially happen, that they almost, don't want to show the world that they're thinking this way. So they may not tell anyone, but their secret desire is that attraction towards you and this fantasy and dream and potential of a relationship that could bud once more with you. So next I would like to actually pull from this deck and see what else we can learn about this relationship and whether they love you. Again, I'm definitely feeling strong attraction, feeling strong desire, and almost kind of like a conflict within. So I'm just going to shuffle here and we're going to see what we get. So let's see. So I actually drew this card, which is the Seas of Mintaka. So seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. So again, there's that potential theme here, right? They see so much potential in a relationship in the future with you, and they feel like they do still love you. They do see that potential and they do see that promise of something beautiful. But just as we kind of discussed earlier, it's like bringing the unconsciousness to light. So they have this unconscious desire for you. So what I feel like all in all we can learn from this reading is that they do love you. They do have this secret love, this scarlet code, this love that they almost are not showing other people, this attraction and this desire and almost this fantasy of the potential that you two share and potentially creating this budding romance in the future. but they have to bring this unconsciousness to light. They see the potential for you two to reconnect. They see the potential for your love to flourish, but they're afraid and they're torn. So it's definitely a matter of really bringing that energy to the surface and really being able to recognize and come to terms with how they truly feel. So anyways, that is it for today's reading on whether they still love you. I hope that did provide you with some clarity. And if it did, I would love it so much if you could give this video a big thumbs up and comment down below. Also, if you want to check out another pick a card reading, I have one linked at the top of the screen right here. Anyways, that is it for today. I love you guys all so much, and I'm sending all my love your way until next time. Bye, guys. All right, so for all my friends who chose card number 2, this is your reading today on if this person who's on your mind still is in love with you. So our first card here is Release the Petals. So that says transformation, death and rebirth, shedding all change. So I feel like this person honestly has really had a hard time letting you go. They've had a really hard time, and they've been trying to kind of let you go and release the petals of the relationship, of the love connection they feel for you. So they're really almost having to completely transform within. And that's why this card really symbolizes transformation. And this card really symbolizes death and rebirth, because they really had to change everything. They had to get to the root of their intense longing for you, and they had to change a lot within themselves in order to really fully let you go in the way that was really allowing for them to fully change and fully be healthy and fully heal from the relationship, because they did feel such a strong attachment for you that they had to get to the root, and they had to let go of you in order to fully, create that transformation within that allowed them to be free of this incredible bond towards you. So what's interesting that I'm not getting a clear sense of yet is if this transformation has successfully taken place or not. Because I do believe they did try to attempt to let you go, but I'm not necessarily getting a reading on whether they were successful in that or not. But let's draw some more cards and see if we can get a clear reading on that aspect. Okay, so this card just jumped out at us, and this card is the Mystic Rose, which stands for compassion, devotion, humility, humanity, and grace. So I feel like they almost really struggled to let you go in a lot of ways, right? They really felt like they had to completely get back to the roots, because they did feel such hurt and almost really had to heal in such a way. So this card kind of more symbolizes, the fact that they do have this deep devotion for you. They do have this deep compassion for you, and they almost have this love that's kind of like divine for you still. It's not necessarily a love that's super romantic or super involved when it comes to, feelings and physical aspects and desire, but it's almost like this love for you that's like they care about what happens to you as a person, and they care about you deeply, and they want the best for you. It's almost like a very mature love where it's like they want you to be happy, and they want you to find that happiness even if it's not with them. So very mature of them, I'm already sensing here. And then let us pull another card and see what else we can learn. Okay, so this card's also calling me the child within. So inner mother, gentleness, innocence, and tenderness. So again, it's like they really do love you, but they love you in a way that's like, just like Mother Mary is right here. They love you in a way that's very like nourishing. Like they feel like they have to let you go in a romantic sense, but they still care about you deeply. And they still care about, you being safe and secure and protected, because they do have that tender care for you. Just like a mother does with their child, they have this tender, devotion towards you, gentleness, grace, compassion, even though they can't necessarily love you in the way of a romantic connection any longer. At least at the time being, they do still care so deeply about you as a human being, as a person, and they want the best for you, and they always feel almost this protective nature around you, and wanting what's right for you, and caring about you, and wanting you not to be hurt. So they have that beautiful, beautiful divine love for you still. And then our last card we're going to pull from is this deck here. So we're just going to shuffle this deck and see what else we can learn. feeling called to this card. So this card is Double Mission, which says, light worker starseed, serve the world by being you. So what this kind of really means to me is that they feel as if, they have to almost really kind of let you go in the way that they need to start being very more active and giving. Like they've had to really realize from having to let you go that they have been selfish in a lot of ways. And because of this deep transformation within, they're starting to realize that this is now the time for them to start serving others. This is now the time for them to start fully embracing, love in the way of giving, and love in the way of being compassionate, being devoted, being humble, being almost, that tender, loving care of a person. That's kind of the transformation they had to go through by letting you go. And now what's happening, is that they're able to become the person that they've been destined to be and serve others, serve the world. And they almost have this like humanitarian mission now, in order to really, because of the pain of losing you, it kind of transformed them in such a positive way, where now they are really, really devoted to giving back. Maybe they're very involved in, community service or volunteer work, or just really involved in their spiritual community, just something that is very selfless of them. And they really had to look within and find, the fact that they may have had some narcissistic tendencies, and they really had to release that and let go of that, and instead become someone who's incredibly empathetic and passionate and tender and caring of others. So that's really what I'm sensing for this reading for you guys. I hope that this did provide you with some insight, and if it did, I would love it so much if you could give this video a big thumbs up and comment down below, because I always love to see when you guys say hello, or if you guys really enjoy the reading. It always is great to see. Also, I have another pick a card reading right linked at the top of the screen here if you want to check out this one next. Anyways, that is it for today's reading. I'm sending all of my love your way. Until next time. Bye guys. All right, so for all my friends who chose card number 3, this is your reading today on if this person on your mind is still in love with you. So our first card here is Mother Rose, which is returning to each other, compassion and humanity. So I really feel like this card really symbolizes to me that this person has a deep desire and almost want to return to you. They feel like they have such compassion for you, and they really care about what's going on in your life. Like I have a sense that they may even somewhat be kind of lurking or kind of watching you from the sidelines. Like maybe they're still involved in your social media, or maybe they're just really curious about what's going on in your life. But it's not just because they are selfish or just wondering for their own gains, but it's more so like they really do care about you, and they really do care about what's going on with you and what you're currently doing and who you're currently with. So there is a little bit of a tinge of jealousy here, I'm sensing, but there also is just this desire to return to you and to really, create a beautiful relationship going forward, because I do sense they do have a love for you still. So again, there is that deep, deep love and, curiosity, but it also is a little bit mixed with jealousy. So definitely keep an eye out for that. Next, we are going to actually shuffle from this deck and see what else we can learn about this person and whether they still have, feelings for you and what those feelings look like. So our first card here, I'm feeling drawn to this one. So for our second card, we have the Sacred Union, which is beloved within inner and outer relationships. So what I sense here is really going on is that, they really want to take the love they have for you. So it's definitely love is what I'm feeling. They want to take this love and they want to tell you about it. They want to manifest this love to you in an outer relationship. And they want to create the love that they have within you and within their heart and really, return to you in that way. So there is a deep desire for you. There is a deep devotion to you and a deep compassion. And once again, they really want to take all of this love and longing they feel on the inside, and they want to create something beautiful from it with you. But I feel like they're almost a little bit not sure of how to proceed. I feel like this person may be a little bit more cautious or perhaps a little shy, and they're just a little bit afraid of almost that jealousy aspect too. Like they may feel intimidated by other people in your life, and they may feel that those people may overshine them, or that you may be already in a committed relationship, or there's something that's really causing them to second guess their ability to really form another relationship with you or really return to you in that way. So there's definitely a little bit of a self-conscious sort of dynamic to this, but I just want you to be aware though that they do have this deep desire, deep love for you still. Feeling like this is the card for us, and then we have the reunion. So the reunion is soul recognition, collaboration, partnership, friendship. So what this is kind of showing me here is that this person who still loves you, they are a little bit intimidated, right? They're a little jealous. They're kind of curious about what's going on with you. So what they're kind of going to try to do, if they haven't already started trying to do this, is they really want to establish like that friendship dynamic with you. They really want to establish that collaborative, partnership, friendship, whatever. They want to be in your life in a platonic way in order to kind of get a better sense of when is the right time for them to return to you in the way they desire, and to create that outer relationship that they have been really wanting and manifesting on the inside. So they kind of are like sneaking back into your life in a way, or about to sneak back into your life, and that they'll start by just trying to be your friend, just trying to be, supportive, trying to be collaborative, and just, like that person that you can count on and trust. And then eventually they will try to kind of, once they feel less intimidated by these jealous factors that are going on with them, they will try to kind of create more of that romantic relationship that they've been longing for, which I feel is the inner going towards the outer relationship, which is in our sacred union card. And we are going to draw one last card here and then see, what else we can really understand from this relationship and from, this person who does love you, even though that they are intimidated almost by it. So our last card is perspective. So it says, none of this matters, zoom out, common ground. So what I feel like this means here is that this person is going to try desperately. This person's going to try really, really desperately to find common ground with you. Like they want to literally kind of slide back into your life, and they want to almost look at the past of any, issues you had before, if you did have issues, because they've taken some time to really think of what actually matters to them. And what I'm sensing is they realize that you matter, and they realize that all the other things that they've been focusing on, or all the things that got in the way of your relationship, were not as important as you are to them. So now they're going to do whatever they can to create that common ground with you. As they are kind of curious about what's going on in your life, they will continue to try to find common ground with you. They'll definitely be very, very, very kind, very friendly, wanting to just create that trust, create that, and mend that, relationship with you in a platonic way, and establish kind of a loving and trusting friendship in order for you to really start to kind of let them back in, right? They want to create common ground. They want to create positive energy with you in order to hopefully, in their case, create that, outer relationship and take that to the romantic level once more. So anyways, that is it for today's reading on if this person is still in love with you. I hope you guys did enjoy this reading, and if you did, I would love it so much if you could just comment down below and give this video a big thumbs up, which really helps out our channel. Also, definitely make sure to check out this video next, which is another pick a card reading that I think you will enjoy, especially since you chose to watch this one. I think this one will also show you a lot of good insight on this specific person on your mind. Anyways, that is it for today, and I'm sending all of my love and blessings to you until next time. Bye, guys.